What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4. Episode 4 now of Meet the Members, where we meet our DevDAO members, learn the human side of them, not the boring technical side where you fall asleep. I always say if you have trouble falling asleep, listen to a technical talk and you'll sleep in no time. Definitely want to introduce a longtime member, pretty OG, sometimes otherwise known as Dapper Dan, but here today he decided to use Tony. Welcome, Tony. Welcome.
I go by both. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I'm happy to be here. Let's see if it works now.
Boom! Yeah, we just discovered something like Tony's full of love. I can't do it. My fingers are all like destroyed. I don't know. Can I do it? No, I can't even make like a whole thing. Blame Jiu-Jitsu.
Cauliflower ears and
no love.
No love.
No love. Yeah, but yes. So everybody that hasn't watched before or doesn't know the format, it's 5 minutes of nice, 5 minutes of spice, 5 minutes we get to know the people. If you want to talk tech, if you want to talk about what you're doing or just introduce yourself, totally cool. Yeah. And then it's actually 5 minutes of spice where I just start asking random questions and we get a little bit more personal. It gets a little bit harder with a couple of challenges in between just to have some fun. At any time, they can always tap out and then end the show. So we don't know how it's going to go. Only one person has made it to the full 5 minutes. Everybody says they can. So anyways, let's go ahead and start this timer up right here. I'm going to get this to the stage. Let me pause that really quick. I'm going to give your time to shine, Tony, for 5 minutes. Here we go. All right, Tony, chill.
Hi. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but yeah, my name is Tony, software developer for I stopped saying how long, so just say over 10 years. Worked in everything from national projects to startups and all those kinds of things. My passion lies at discovering problems that people want to, discovering problems that people want to pay me for. That really is that's my secret sauce. And yeah, I recently made the transition from Polygon, and I am actively working towards being a founder. What else do? I do Muay Thai on the weekends, usually. Sometimes cycle, and yeah, work out quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you were in Polygon for a long time and you're not transitioning over. Can you go a little bit depth into like what you're founding, or is that still a hush phase, or can we talk about it?
Yeah, sure. We could tease. So if you look at the global south, essentially you have 96 billion of funds under management by Tron, and Tron and Binance are essentially used inside of the global south. So these are, if you're thinking LATAM, Africa, Asia, and all of those locations, they're all using USDT, and USDT is about 3 times the size of even USDC, and DAI is even less, right? So it's the largest stablecoin. And when you're looking at the global south, the global south has found stablecoins have found product market fit inside of the global south. And so for persons who've grown up outside of the US, getting a USD account is not something that's easy. You have to go to the bank. It has even more scrutiny than getting a local fiat account. But stablecoins and like Ethereum has essentially enabled anybody to be able to have a USD stable account. If you have an Ethereum wallet, you could hold USD stablecoins. But there's a small piece of inefficiency that comes in terms of being able to exit and to enter, or rather on and off ramp in your local currency in a way that is efficient. And so what our protocol does is that we basically facilitate, we are a stablecoin protocol, and we create stablecoins on the basis of 2 parameters. One is the central bank rate, and the other is that we actually pair that with the AMM to be able to simulate like the black market price. And so there's always a feature inside of global south currencies where you have a black market. And so if you go to any location, Argentina, Egypt, Turkey, there's like the official government price, but then there's also the street price. But there's been no way to represent that street price on chain until now. And that's what we are actually.
All right, Tony, you see Tony in the street or you see Tony at convention, you can be like, hey, you want some stable coins and shit? Right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Like obviously, like I've messed around with stable coins here and there with some ideas, and like, kind of like I don't want to say like Luna and stuff, but fractional stuff. And I really follow a lot of different type of stable coins out there. So really, really interesting to see. Yeah, Tony's pretty legit. Been in the game, software developing for 10 years. Been at Polygon, a big name at Polygon before. I remember you were like the ZK guy for a while. You were all into zero knowledge and not so like ZK guy. So I don't know where you're at with that. So really interesting to see where you're going out there. Is there anything besides founding, besides Muay Thai? How long you been in Muay Thai?
About 5 years now. Yeah. 5 years now. Yeah. So a bit on and off. The pandemic kind of stopped us for about a year in between there, but like
100%. Yeah, that's kind of when I stopped doing jiu-jitsu for a little bit too. In 2020, it's very up close and personal,
Yeah, that is a contact. Yeah, super spreader.
Yeah, but super cool. Yeah, if you want that smoke with Tony, you know where to find him on the next convention or wherever the next
meetup. Like I'm actually looking for people to join like a Muay Thai fight camp because DevCon will be in Bangkok, right? Or will be in Thailand, and we could potentially find a fight camp. Yeah, and like go train with Senchai or something of that sort for a week before DevCon. So if anybody is interested in doing something like that, please let me know.
I'm down, Tony. Just so you know, I do stand up too, just in case for the people that didn't know. Billyjitsu is a little bit, dynamic, okay? Full stack martial artist, so
the mixed martial artist.
But yeah, Tiger Muay Thai is definitely a spot, like one of the most famous spots in Thailand, and there where a lot of professional fighters go. And this is so crazy. Like this is, I mean, side to side, we're out of time here, but it's like the highest streamed thing that we've ever had live. People are just watching because they want to see the smoke right here. So. Anybody that hasn't seen the show, get ready because now it's time for the real deal.
Let's go.
Yeah, we went through the snore fest. You're like, all right, cool. Yeah, whatever, Tony. Whatever you wanted to hit with us. But now we're going to hit this real thing. Let me remove this really quick and reset this. This is the way it works, guys. 5 minutes. Asking the real questions. Some people would be embarrassed to ask them. I'm not. I really have no shame. I have no shame of like making a fool out of myself either. So we're gonna see how the rules are. You don't have to answer the questions. If you're feeling kind of weak, you can always tap out, Tony. So we'll see how long you made it. There's only been one person that's been able to make it for the full 5 minutes. If you feel the question's too personal, too scary, you don't want to answer it, we have to promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, because I know you're all about the American law system. But if you can't, tap it. Are you ready?
I don't know if I am, but yeah, sure. Let's go.
Here we go, Tony. Ready or not, here we come. All right. Simple questions. Let's do it. Boom. All right. Is the Earth flat or round?
Definitely round.
Okay, I don't fuck with no flat earthers. I just wanted to make sure. Just making sure. That's a quick question on there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's a good
what's been the longest time you've gone without taking a shower?
Probably about 3 days.
3 days? Where was that?
Somewhere it was really cold. I think sometime in Europe.
Got it. I was hoping for a really badass coding session, but okay.
No. Well, it was partly coding, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If Rahat made a diss track about you, would you answer back with another diss track?
No, he knows too much about you.
Rahat,
I just take the L. He knows too much.
Have you ever lied for a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Have you ever been in a real fight besides Muay Thai?
A real fight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Please expand on that.
Wait, when was the last week? Oh, yeah. A guy attacked my brother, and he hadn't seen me, and I got involved to try to stop the fight, and the fight kind of expanded. But single leg takedown, he was on the ground. I did like a full mount soon afterwards. Pinned his arms down with my knees. So and once he saw that, he realized he'd lost the fight, and I didn't actually punch him or anything, but just diffused it using Muay Thai. I'm using BJJ. Yeah.
Nice. So if you're ever in a Web3 battle, you want to have Tony on your side for sure. Tony, for $1 million, would you throw a water balloon?
Depends. Who would I be throwing it at?
Well, that's my follow-up question. Would you throw a water balloon at homeless people during a cold season for $1 million?
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
That's what I'm talking about. I know. All right, challenge time. I need you to talk to your hand like it's your Web3 crush or your favorite person. Spit your game.
Well, this is going to be really bad.
Clock is ticking, Tony.
I can't even think of anything. I don't have game. I've been married too long, man.
Talk to your girl.
I've been married way too long. I'm like, is this your...
Okay, it's official. Tanya has no game. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done on a date?
Most embarrassing thing? Nothing really. I'm too cool for that.
Have you ever been to jail or arrested?
Briefly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're running out of time. I'll expand on that later. I got questions. Who are you most jealous of in Web3?
Huh?
Yeah. Who are you most jealous of in Web3?
Jealous of in Web3?
Yeah.
Everybody who's raised.
No. For sure. Do you have or ever had an OnlyFans account? That sounds like a yes to me.
Never had one, but I'm trying to think, would I have one? And I don't see a scenario in which that could.
You know what? That's you know what? I'm gonna do that as a source question for everybody from here on out, because I know someone's eventually gonna have it, or I know you're all liars. So just so you know. If you dropped a piece of food, how much time would you leave it before you picked it up and ate it?
It depends. Like 24 hours, maybe.
Okay. Tony has no shame. All right, another challenge right here. I need you to sing a romantic song for me for like 20 seconds. Sing. Damn. Give it to me.
Wow.
Give it to me.
This is like, girl, you know I love you.
Yes.
Belly baby, you drive me crazy. Come on, put me in a headlock. Don't stop.
Yeah, Tony is down. Tony is down. Sure. All right. Who's the most surprising person to slide in your DMs?
Scott Moore from Gitcoin.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah. Have you ever sent a sex to the wrong person?
No.
Like to Rahat or something, you know?
No. I would never live it down. You probably would have heard of that by now. Do you think Rahat Raza would be quiet about it? No.
All right, last question. What is the most disgusting thing you do alone?
I'm probably going to top out there, but like a bastard.
Well, you made it with a second to go. That was pretty good, Tony. He's the second closest one to finish. That is the end of our show. I don't even look at the comments, guys. You probably have to hit me on Twitter. But Tony is a champ. You know, he went through it. He sang the song. He has no game, obviously.
Zero game.
And now we know a little bit more about Tony. Definitely. Like, how should people follow up on your project? How should people follow up on what you're working on? Is it following on your socials? Like, what's the move here?
Yeah. So I'm in the middle of a race. So yeah, we are working on all those things, getting the branding stuff ready, and like doing the hard work of like starting a company. But yeah, so I'm going to be posting an announcement once our website is up, and that will be like a good place for you to begin to follow along. So give me about 2 weeks to get that ready. Okay. And then from there, we could keep talking about how to represent for the Global South.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to grab your Twitter because I didn't post that on there. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at socials, you know. Nice. So let me grab your Twitter. So I'm going to post that in the comments. For those watching on X, it's Tony Olendo, right? Tony Olendo at Tony Olendo. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Don't follow Dapper Dan. He's the other guy. He's an imposter trying to be like Tony, trying to get the raise funds. You know, he might rug.
I don't know who that man is.
This is so crazy. Like we started this show, and like this is like the highest stream we have ever had. Like we have like 600 streamers listening to all our random bullshit. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like people like this random shit. This one was pretty tame, right? I'm going levels of what people are, because I know people are kind of scared. Like, oh, I don't want to have these questions. You got to let me know how far you're willing to take it. Rahat said, you know, take me to the edge. Tony kind of kept it quiet. So like, don't be afraid to come on.
That was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Not too bad. It's just like one tap towards the end. So
Yeah.
it's pretty chill. So don't be afraid to sign up. It's on the I think the tweets. I'll post it on the YouTube a little bit later. You know, we just want to get to know the members. You know, sometimes we work a lot individually, or we start working with our own coworkers, and we go to events, and sometimes we don't really get to meet the people, and we don't really know who's members of the DAO. And like in this space, your network is your net worth, to be honest. So it's
Yeah,
about who you know and getting those opportunities. So we really want to connect those Dev DAO members and get people to meet. You know, there's going to be a lot of members at all the events like ECC, and I'm pretty sure DevCon and everything in between. So we want to get as many members to know each other, get them all connected, and then have a really, really good time. It's not just about building, not about software development. Trust me, I've been there too many times. It's about having fun and having laughs. So awesome to meet you, Tony. Next week we have Luke. He actually signed up. Look at full. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like my hands are like destroyed. I don't know what it is, but I can't do it. There's no love for Billy, but thank you so much, Tony. It was fun. This is crazy, like the largest viewed, but we'll catch you next week. I think same time.
I just want everybody to know that I got more views than Rahat, okay?
Yeah, well, 100% for sure. And let it be known. On that note, catch you guys later.
All right, bye.